I was here 6 or 7 months ago. It was a lot more humid then, and there was a lot less people. But it's where I first fell in love with Puerto Vallarta. My only regret is I'm not staying in this area here. I'm out there in those white buildings. I don't know why I don't listen to myself. This is the place to be for me. So today, we're gonna talk about the two faces of Puerto Vallarta, whether you wanna stay downtown or in the hotel zone. For me, I'd rather be here or here.
And here.
And here.
And here.
And here.
And here.
All right, guys, so you tell me, which side do you think is my better side? Left or right? Huh? Yeah, doesn't really matter, does it? Both are pretty bad. But boy, if you could see me in my younger day when I was handsome with a full head of hair. Puerto Vallarta is the same way. It's got two sides. For me, I think you know which one I prefer. I prefer Old Town. But everybody's different. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the options, some of the advantages and disadvantages of both. If you're one of the rare individuals that have never been to Puerto Vallarta, I think everybody I've ever talked to have been here one time or another. Left, right. So I guess that's the big question of the day today. Are you a romantic zone type when visiting Puerto Vallarta, or are you a hotel zone type of vacationer? I would say that you could be both. I am not. There are a few similarities between the two. For example, you can catch an Uber or a taxi pretty much anytime, any place, and it's gonna cost me $4 to $5. Actually, you know what? You can take a bus for 10 pesos and it's gonna be about the same time, because some of them buses drive pretty darn crazy. Both areas have beautiful beaches. Both areas have crashing waves and a lot of sun and beautiful sunsets. In the romantic zone, I would imagine you can score some pretty good Airbnbs, especially if you're going up the hill. And there's some very nice restaurants right up close to the Malecon. Malecon. The romantic zone has a beautiful Malecon, where the hotel zone does not. Now, I would say that the hotel zone is a lot more expensive, especially in the restaurants. In the romantic zone, there are a lot of small little restaurants. You can actually, there's a wide range of pricing available in the romantic zone. Here in the hotel zone, it's pretty much all expensive. There's available shopping in both. Today I found a Soriana in the hotel zone. It was reasonably priced as all the locals went there. There are a lot of nice small mercados in the romantic zone where the locals go. You'll have to walk up to the mountain a little bit, but great produce and fruit for very affordable prices. And it's just a great experience to walk up the hill to where the locals live and the locals shop, and the locals provide produce and fruit. It's a great cultural experience. Culture. The romantic zone offers you a lot more culture, I would say, than here in the hotel zone. Here in the hotel zone, I think it's I don't know. it seems a lot, well, it is. It's a lot more resort oriented. You know, the hotel zone, it caters to more of the older vacationers because they're coming right off of the cruceros. I keep wanting to say cruceros. They're coming right off the cruise ships. So right across the street from the cruise ship port, shopping. Right next door to where my hotel is, La Isla. La Isla is a very well-established shopping area. There's one in Acapulco that I know of. They're in various places, and there it is right next door with all the brand name clothing that you could ever want. Another thing that I like about the romantic zone is the traffic. There is traffic, but it's a lot slower because it's cobblestone. Here, the roads are paved and the traffic flies. I could be walking down the sidewalk here in the hotel zone and there'll be one of those younger drivers, one of those younger bus drivers that want to beat that light, and they're flying down that road, and I'm telling you, that bus can be about this close to me, flying by me if I'm walking on the sidewalk. It can be a little intimidating. I am seeing a lot more family here playing on the beach. A lot more of the locals play on the beach in the romantic zone. Of course, in the Old Town, it's very gay friendly, so you're gonna see a lot of openly gay people walking hand in hand. And here it's more, like I said earlier, it's the older couples. But yeah, I like both. It's Puerto Vallarta, baby, come on. And you know, you can disagree with any of this because it's all subjective. Yeah, if you disagree with anything, or if I've missed anything, just comment down below. Give me a, oh hell no, or you can be like my brother Fred when we were young and just give me a shut up. Actually, he still says that. I don't know what it is that draws me to the more cultural romantic zone. And actually, I like the way, you know, romantic zone sounds romantic. And actually, I have to mention, the last time I was here, I met a couple people there. I consider them my friends now, Sammy and Jose Luis. And they watched the video I made in Acapulco about cleaning up the beach. And they were really into that, and they wanted to do something here. So when I arrived this year, or 6 months later, they informed me that things have gotten a lot better. They were very impressed. They were very proud of their town, that the River Cuale, the river that runs right through the romantic area, the romantic zone. There have been a couple of companies that really stepped up. Modelo and TBS Teca actually sponsored a few programs to get in there, clean that place up. They actually invited some of the schools to come in to participate and educate the kids so they can educate their parents. They OXXO actually stopped giving plastic bags out. You now have to purchase a 12 peso leather bag, and I think people they're taking to it. So you're not seeing the plastic in the River Cuale like you're seeing before. So yeah, I was ready to get some big thing together and get some locals volunteered and get on the Puerto Vallarta Facebook page and invite some of the tourists out. I'm sure a lot of them would have been interested in doing that. But yeah, they were saying, Andy, we're cool, we're good. So bottom line, whatever suits your fancy, Puerto Vallarta, as most of you probably know because you've been here, is a special place. So hotel, romantic, doesn't matter. Get on down here, get some sun, get cultured. Things are a lot less complicated, and it's just as English friendly, one side or the other. So I'm walking down the Malecon. I don't know anybody. I know two people up lives in the mountain, but I just happened to stumble onto a familiar face, and she happens to be my cousin. Oh Yay. My God, can you believe it? What are the odds? Huh? What are the odds?
Hardly slim.
A million to one, slim.
A million to one.
Tomorrow's pozole day. So I've been invited to go down to eat some green pozole, and then soon after I'm heading out to Sayulita. And I'm really looking forward to that. really smaller town and very much cultured up. So before I check out of here, I'd like to thank all of my Patreon members. I'd like to thank all those who have sponsored in one way or another. I'd like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel and all those who just continue to view, all those who have binge watched all of my videos. I really appreciate you. So again, this is Andy from the Timeless Travel Club. Adios, amigos. Vaya con Dios. And come to Puerto Vallarta or anywhere in Mexico.